Pokemon Imperialism, Metronome Edition. 15 Pokemon battle over the Paldea region to see who can conquer it all. How it works. Here is a map of the Paldea region. We're going to take 15 Pokemon who learn Metronome and place them on the map. Each turn, we're going to spin a wheel to determine who's going to be the challenger, and an arrow deciding what direction they're going to fight. The winner of this Metronome battle will claim both territories and 10 EVs to a random stat. We will continue to do this until there is one Pokemon remaining claiming victory. Here we go, another Pokemon Imperialism. Tons of powerful Pokemon on the board, but it doesn't matter. Their only move is Metronome, so this is anyone's games. I mean, abilities, typing, stats could play an effect, but you know, it's just a luck of a draw. Let's get into this wheel to see who the first Pokemon is going to be. And it is spinning, and our first Pokemon is going to be Lucario. Okay, let's go. I like Lucario. Lucario, who are you fighting? Let's spin this arrow. And Lucario is going to be going straight to the left. That is, let's see. No one. Okay, let's respin this arrow. Lucario is going to go. No, Lucario, come on. You can't go that way. Is going to go bottom right? I'm going to consider that Iron Hands. That looks pretty close. Let's get into the fight. Lucario versus Iron Hands. Into the fight action. Here we go. This is anyone's game. Unlike last time, Iron Hands might have had the upper hand. But this time, because legitimately everything is random with Metronome, this could be anything. Lucario uses Metronome and powers up with an extreme speed. Solid damage. Iron Hands responds with its own Metronome using String Shot. Okay, Iron Hands wants to go first. But will that actually do anything? I don't know. I feel like you really want to get this big damage, but Iron Hands is going first this round and is going to power up with a present. A healing present. Okay, Iron Hands does not want to win. Lucario, what are you going to use? Poison Tail. Didn't poison. Lucky for Iron Hands right there. Iron Hands is still going first. Fires off with a Bubble Beam. There we go. Some damage. Not much, but some damage. Lucario responds with a good ol' roost. Okay, we're just playing. We're playing safe here. Lucario's like, I'm gonna win with full HP. Iron Hands goes first again. Powers off a Expanding Force. Only neutral damage, and it really didn't do too much. Okay, okay. These battles might take a little longer, which is Dark Pulse. Not much damage. These battles might take slightly longer because of the randomness. That's why I only did 15 Pokemon. But who do you guys want to see win? Let me know in the comments who your vote is on. I don't know. There's a lot of Pokemon I like in this, Lucario being one. But I also really like Iron Hands. Lucario just getting off some more damage. Is it going to be enough, though? Because Iron Hands is starting to catch up. Let's see. Slack off. Oh, my. We've gotten two healing moves in this fight already. Lucario, what are you going to use? Incinerate? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's insane. Burning up the Leppa Berry. I gave him Leppa Berries so that they had enough Metronomes. But we could definitely see Iron Hands struggling first, especially if you're going to use Ingrain to make this fight last forever. Lucario, what are you going to do? Ice Spinner. I like this move. That did decent damage. Ingrain's going to come in here. Got to slow down this fight. These fights might take a while. Iron Hands, what are you doing? Thrash. Okay, that's good. That's big damage, and Iron Hands is going to be using Thrash again next turn. Lucario, you need to pull something off here. And it's just not working out. Lucario had the lead early, but here we go, Thrash. Are we going to see no, the confusion. I was going to say, are we going to see 3 Thrashes? But no. Lucario, Metronome, Psychic could do something. Haze. Lucario's throwing. Without a doubt, Lucario is throwing. Iron Hands. Unless you do something like Heal Pulse, you've won. Lucario's faster. Oh, the speed drops with Haze. Encore. Failed because you're all using Metronome. Iron Hands. Come on. Can you do it? It hits itself. There is another shot for Lucario to pull it off. You just have to get a strong fairy, strong psychic special move, and you could do it. Here we go. Inferno. That's big damage, but not enough. And the burn. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Snaps out of confusion. Metronome. Super Fang. Bro. And it misses. It wouldn't have mattered because Lucario would have still lived on 4 HP, maybe 5. But hey, it's getting close, coming down to the wire. Can we see it turn around again? Lucario. Gyro Ball. That does nothing. Iron Hands. End it. Feather Dance. This fight's not ending. This fight won't end. Okay, here we go. Lucario, what are you going to use? You responded with Feather Dance back. This doesn't matter. You're going to die in one hit anyways. Iron Hands. Can you do it? Disarming Voice. GG. It is over. Lucario went down. Iron Hands moving on to round number 2. Let's go take a look at this map to see the first conquer. Here it is. Iron Hands the first to take some territory. Lucario the first to go down. But who is going to go out in round number 2? Let's get this wheel a spinning. Let's see it. Here we go. Wheel spinning, and we are going to see Gardevoir. Probably another fan favorite Pokemon. Go at it. Gardevoir, what way are you going? You are spinning the arrow, and you are going down to the east. Is that anything? It is. Gardevoir is going to be taking on Ursaring. Let's see this fight. It could go any way. Like I said, it's Metronome, not actual normal combat. So I did forget one thing. Because it's Metronome and the physical / special attack doesn't really matter to the Pokemon, I have a randomized wheel to see what boost they will get when they win a round. So let's spin this wheel. What EV boost will Iron Hands be getting today? And it is going to be special attack. Okay, we're going to put the vitamins on this Pokemon. We're going to keep doing this every round because everything's random. Everything is random. Round number 2. Will this be as back and forth as the last one? I hope so. I mean, both of these Pokemon I think are a little more frail. They're more offensive. And right off the bat, Gardevoir is doing nothing but hazing. There are no stat changes yet. Ursaring responds. Can we see like a stat change just to be like, haha, in your face? No, Flare Blitz. Big damage. Gardevoir is almost already down. Ursaring did take some damage though. See how Gardevoir responds. She waggles her finger and she shoots off a power trick. Gardevoir doesn't want to play. Switched its attack and defense. When you're this far behind, you need to do something. There's the Swords Dance I was kind of hoping for last round, but we got it. We got it now. Ursaring, you just really need to hit one more thing. Gardevoir fires back. What are you going to hit? Outrage. Insane. That did nothing. JK, never mind. But you do got to remember, Gardevoir is going to keep using Outrage. But Ursaring won't let that happen. What? Does that affect this Outrage? It doesn't. But I don't think after this Outrage is done, Gardevoir might not be able to hit Metronome. Air Slash. Gardevoir lives, maybe due to Power Trick. What's going to happen? Gardevoir Outrage Is this enough? It is enough. Gardevoir barely won. Insanity. That power trick did come in clutch. And there's the confusion, but it's too late. It's over. What stat boost are you going to get, Gardevoir? We're spinning Gardevoir's stat boost. Special attack could be cool. Maybe one of the defenses would be good too, but you're going to get speed. Okay. Late round, that might come in clutch. Say you're facing something that's really fast. You just want that little extra boost. Okay, let's go take a look at this map, though. Okay, here we go. We have 2 Pokemon now occupying 2 spots. Okay. You know, Gardevoir, solid pick. If you guys are cheering on for Gardevoir, just keep on cheering. Keep on cheering. Let's get to this wheel spin. Who will be a part of round number 3? Spinning this wheel, and we are going to see the other Paradox Pokemon, Screamtail, coming in action. Oh boy, I'm ready. Let's spin this arrow. And it is going in the direction of directly east. Okay, is that anything? It is. It is Hariyama, the non-Paradox Iron Hands. This could be a good fight. Round 3, as we get into this round, I would like to give you guys a huge thank you for the crazy support that came through in the first Imperialism video. It's one of my best performing videos, in my opinion, on my channel, so thank you. And I do read the comments. Yo, Teeter Dance could go crazy. I do read the comments. This idea was actually a suggestion from the comments, and we got a couple more. Some people are suggesting some regional ones, so I would like to keep popping them out. Let's see, how many can we do? Last respects. Okay, solid damage. I'd like to keep popping them out. If you guys like them, if you guys want to see them, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss an Imperialism video. That fiery dance has got me all tongue-tied. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss an Imperialism video. I'd like to get them out once a week. We'll see if I can get it. Maybe every other week. They're fun. And, you know, there's so many crazy possibilities. Like this. Baton Pass. It's not going to work. Like Metronome battles. So, thank you guys once again. We're going to keep doing these as long as you guys like them. Hariyama fires back from trying to escape the fight with an eerie spell. I don't know what... Yo. Some of these plays that these Pokemon are doing, like getting rid of the Lepa Berry, getting rid of some PP, are insane. Fire Lash. Defense Falls. That could be good. Especially if you hit yourself in confusion. Do you do it? You don't. Hariyama responds with a Whirlwind. You can't do that, guys. It is a 1v1 fight, not a 6v6. Screamtail. You gonna hit with another fire move? No, Shadow Claw. Okay, with the defense drop, that is huge. Snap out of confusion. You gotta pull something off. Shadow Punch. Electric Terrain. He's really pulling in his inner future Paradox Iron Hands, aren't you? Screamtail, what you doing? What you doing? Roll out. That doesn't do big damage, but that does save Metronome PP, and it does grow over time. Tailwind, though, will let Hariyama move first next time. Okay. What are you going to be doing? You got to respond quickly. Spite. You know, in the terms of rollout, that doesn't matter. But in terms of overall gameplay, that could be huge. Especially if Screamtail misses. Maybe? Well, Super Fang, okay. A Super Fang where it actually could come in clutch in the end. Hariyama lives on 1 HP, basically. I don't know if it's actually 1, but it's close enough. You have one shot, one opportunity. Fell Stinger. But Screamtail misses. But Tailwind peters out, which means... And the Electric Terrain is gone. Screamtail, here you go. What are you going to do? Can you win at all? Aromatic Mist. I don't know what that does, but it didn't win the fight for you. You have one move you have to do. Spite. Bro, I gave him Lepa Berries. I know it could be nice, but you're going to have to use it more than that for it to do anything. Lepa Berry comes in clutch. Screamtail, one shot. That's all you need. Stealth Rock. That's not damaging. Okay. Hariyama, here's your chance. Knock out one of the big Paradox Pokemon off the map. Just like that. Bone Rush. Okay. Hits once. Hits twice. Only hits 2 times. They are both in red HP. Coming down to the wire. Like I said, anyone's game. Swift. And that does it. Screamtail wins. Crit does not matter, but it's a crit. What perk are you getting, Screamtail? Screamtail's spinning this wheel, and Screamtail is going to get a boost in Special Defense. Okay, we are getting that orange out of here. We have 3 Pokemon with 2 lands each. 3 powerful Pokemon. Both the Paradox Pokemon have survived their onslaught. In my opinion, they should be the favorites because they have those good stats. But Dragonite's there, Gardevoir's there. Like, all of these Pokemon, except for maybe a couple, are, in my opinion, decently good. But let's see. Who's fighting in round number 4? Spinning this wheel, and we are going to get a fight of Toxtricity. Okay, I like Toxtricity. This is another one that I personally have a favorite of, and I hope that wins. But who are you going to be fighting to know if you will win? Spin that arrow, and you are going to the direction of the east. A lot of people like attacking east. Who are you going to be fighting? And okay, let's compare. That's the map. That's the arrow. That's the map. That looks like it's going to be Gardevoir. Okay, we're going to get another Gardevoir action. Gardevoir does have that speed boost. Round number 4, the first fight with potentially multiple spots being up. Now, if Toxtricity loses, that's not true. But if Gardevoir loses, our boy Toxtricity is going to gain some spaces. But let's see, Bullet Punch, not very much. Gardevoir, you're going to need to do more than that. Toxtricity responds with a powerful Horn Leech. That is super effective. No, neutral damage. But because of Gardevoir's weak defense stats, that does some damage. Let's see, Gardevoir, you're going to need to fire back quickly. Or you're just going to fall asleep. Okay. I mean, that heals you up, but that puts you at a disadvantage for multiple turns. Especially if Toxtricity comes out here and just fires off powerful hits. Reversal. That's not a powerful hit. Okay, Gardevoir, you're fast asleep. You're going to be at least asleep for this turn. Maybe... No, you should wake up next turn. Hydro Cannon. Big damage. Does that mean Toxtricity has to recharge? No, not this turn, Gardevoir. Okay. No, nothing happens this turn. One's recharging, one's sleeping, one's snoozing. But Gardevoir does wake up this turn. Metronome. Lumina Crash. That's Psychic. That's super effective. And that's a one-shot. Toxtricity. You did some damage, but I guess the rest played off. Good job, Gardevoir. What other stat are you going to get a boost to? Spinning the wheel. And we are going to see a boost in special attack on Gardevoir. That could be scary. Gardevoir already has 3 lands. Let's see it on the map. As we can see, Gardevoir is expanding her territory greatly. And with a plus in special attack, if Gardevoir gets lucky, this could get out of hand. Who are we going to see next? Let's get open the wheel. Spinning the wheel, and our round 5 competitor is going to be Blissey. I'm going to say something bold here. Wait, let's spin the arrow first before I say something bold. Spinning the arrow. I've still got that bold thought in my head, and you're going directly south. Who is that? It is going to be Dragonite. Okay, here's my bold take. Blissey is probably going to be one of the worst Pokemon in this, because while Blissey does have great special defense, its defense is trash, and its attack stats really aren't that great. But who knows? Let's get into the fight. Dragonite versus Blissey. This will determine who is a part of the top 10. Round 5 to determine the top 10. Dragonite versus Blissey. Can Blissey pull up in my opinion, an upset? Let's see. Dragonite, Metronome. If you hit a physical attack, Axe Kick, this is over, isn't it? I told you. I told you guys. Should have believed me. Wow, that was way quicker than I thought. Okay. I don't have anything else to say about that. That was just like, I'm done. Okay, Dragonite. What boost are you getting? Dragonite is getting a boost in... You're going to say physical attack. After dropping that powerful Axe Kick, do you really need the physical attack boost? Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this map. Blissey never had a chance, but here is our top 10. We have one Pokemon with 3, Gardevoir. We have a couple with 2, Screamtail, Dragonite, Iron Hands. And then we have some who haven't fought yet, Hatterene, Weavile, Poltegeist, Slowbro, Wigglytuff, and Sableye. If your Pokemon is still here, congrats. You've made it to the top 10. Will you make the top 5? Let's see who is fighting next. Spin the wheel, and our next opponent is going to be Gardevoir again. Are you kidding me? Gardevoir again. Okay, Gardevoir wants to take more spots. Gardevoir wants to be the ruler. Gardevoir wants to be the Gargarnacle. But who are you fighting? Arrow's spinning, and the arrow is going to point to the east. Everyone wants to fight to the east. Why? Who are you fighting? Weavile. Okay, at least a newbie. Can Weavile pull off a crazy upset? I guess it's not really an upset. It's just who has more space. Doesn't matter. Let's get into the fight. Another fight where potentially multiple spots could be up for grabs. Weavile. Gardevoir. 2 powerful but frail Pokemon again. Because of this, I could see the fights going anyway, and I could see them going quick. We get a Night Slash here, it's over. Lunar Dance. What does that do? Nothing here. I think it heals you. If I'm remembering correctly, I feel like that's Cresselia's healing move. Double Edge. Okay, Gardevoir, you're like, I've been kind of slow these past few fights. I want to come off strong. Let's see what Weavile has to respond to that. Weavile, you're going to use Hex. Okay, the special defense of Gardevoir is there. Okay. What's Gardevoir's response? Rock Slide. Bro, Gardevoir is out for blood. Gardevoir wants this win. It's like, I have all these territories. Give me another one. Brutal Swing, though. And Gardevoir eats that. Okay. Head Smash. Honestly, Gardevoir was like, I'm coming in here. I'm winning. The crit did not matter. And I don't care. That means Gardevoir is going to get another boost, a random stat. You barely hold on to that recoil, though. Spinning the wheel, and you're going to get a boost of... No, not special attack again. No. We're not playing this game. Gardevoir. Special attack again? Really? Do you really need it? The Gardevoir expansion train is in full force. 4 lands. About to go into the middle. Slope, bro. Be careful because you might be next. Let us spin this wheel, though, to see who is next. The wheel spins and the wheel chooses. And who it chooses will... Oh, no. No. Stop. Not... It's Gardevoir again. Okay, here we go. Here the Gardevoir sweep begins. Let's take a look at the arrow, though. Maybe Slowbro could be the answer. The arrow spins. The arrow decides... That's not a direction for Gardevoir. Let's respin this. Northeast. EA Sports. It's in the game. That, to me, points directly at Screamtail. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. Screamtail could be a threat, though. Let's see who wins the fight. Gardevoir, Screamtail, multiple spots up for grab for sure. The biggest fight so far, Screamtail, Gardevoir. Two very strong Pokemon in my opinion. I want to give the advantage to Screamtail just because Screamtail might have some... I don't know. I don't know what Screamtail's bulk is. Baby doll eyes. Hey, lower that attack. It's not like Gardevoir was doing much on the attack end anyways. But Struggle Bug, that does, in fact, help Screamtail. But Screamtail's special attack has fallen. Okay. I feel like Screamtail does want to go more physical, though, especially to counter Gardevoir's special defense. Tail Whip. Lower that defense. I see what you're doing, Screamtail. You just got to hit. Gardevoir wiggles the fingers. And Fury Cutter. I don't think... No, it doesn't work like the other moves where you can get to keep using it. Okay. So that weak attack will forever stay that weak attack. Aerial Ace. Hey, that defense drop played in clutch there. Gardevoir, Shockwave. Okay, that's a critical hit. No paralysis, though. Okay, it's a close fight. It really is. Screamtail, Power Whip. You miss. That would have been big damage. That might have ended the fight. Gardevoir responds, though, with Lava Plume. Okay, maybe a burn. Not a burn. Okay, I mean, we're just kind of letting each other hang in there in the fight. Nothing big. Poison Fang, though, almost knocks Gardevoir out, but Gardevoir does live. Responds with a Victory Dance. I don't know what this does. Attack Rose. Defense Rose. Speed Rose. Okay, so you're basically back to neutral on defense. But you are faster. So you get to use Metronome again. Tearful Look. Attack Fell. Special Attack Fell. Ooh, ooh, this could be close. But you're almost Rock Slide. It's over. Gardevoir's reign is over. The Paradox Pokemon has finally come to rule. The wheel spins and the wheel chooses. Ooh, 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 ooh. HP. In my opinion, HP is a huge one. It could play in so much effects late into the game. But let's take a look at this map. With one fight, the map can look so different. Look at Screamtail eating that northwest coast of the map. Those wheels spins. Who is fighting? And it is going to be Dragonite. Dragonite wants to fight. Dragonite's like, hey, some of the rest of us can claim some land, but what direction are you fighting? Spin the spinner, and you are going to fight directly south. Who is that? That is someone, I know that. It is not someone. Unless... No, that is not someone. We need to respin this arrow. You are going... That's also not someone. Okay, spin it again. Northeastish. That is Hatterene. Okay. Okay. A newcomer has appeared in this round. Hatterene versus the one-shotter, Dragonite. Oh boy, can Dragonite do it again? That would be insane if it does. Metronome here, it's faster. Bug Buzz, that's neutral. That does solid damage though. I will give it that. Hatterene, what is your response? Growth. Boost that attack. Boost that special attack. We want to see some big damage here. Dragonite, how are you going to respond to those threats that are put on you? Shadow Ball. Bro, Dragonite wants to win this. I'm just saying that. Bitter Blade, okay. Does a little bit of damage. There is some HP healing here. But if Dragonite does something crazy again, this fight could be over. Dragonite, Metronome, wiggle your finger, Struggle Bug, barely holds on. Special attack drops though. No Ice Beam coming your way. Flail. That did so much. Oh, with Hatterene barely living, that did so much. This fight could be anyone's now. Flail. The response. Dragonite's like, hey, you flailed me. I flail you. I win. Good job, Dragonite. Claiming another land. What boost are you going to get? Spinning the rewards wheel, and we will see a boost in special defense. Dragonite does not want to go down to an Ice Beam. I'm telling you. Here we go. Another claim to land here. Dragonite, Screamtail, Iron Hands, kind of circling the map. Will one of these be our next competitor? I mean, there's a solid chance one of those three will be in the next fight. Spinning the wheel of who will fight, and we are going to see, like I said, there's a solid chance that they're going to appear. Iron Hands is our next challenger, and we'll be fighting the Pokemon to the northeast-ish. That is someone. And that someone is Slowbro. Okay. You know, this could be a good fight. Iron Hands wanting to return back to Area 0. Slowbro wanting to show itself. Let's get into the fight. Is it really a surprise who's winning these fights? I'm gonna be honest. There is quite a bit of randomness in Metronome, but stats still do play effect. Like, our big contenders are 2 Paradox Pokemon and a Pseudo Legend. That being said, I do think Slowbro could do something, but not if Iron Hands is just going to go Petal Dance. You're going down as quick as possible. Round. Not going to do much because we're not going to see you round again. Iron Hands firing off Petal Dance. The confusion saves Slowbro. If Iron Hands got one more Petal Dance, it would have been done. Slowbro, you're going to have to do something and do it quickly. Roll out. And you miss. Iron Hands, Metronome, you managed to... Okay. GG, that was quick. I was going to say, you managed to snap through confusion. The big three are really going to roll through everyone, aren't they? What boost do you not need but are getting, Iron Hands? Iron Hands will be getting a boost. A vitamin boost in... none of these are needed, but it is going to be HP. Like I said, HP could be really good. Just add that little bit of health. You've seen how they've barely survived? Let's take a look at this map because this might be how it looks until one of these three fight each other. Here we go. 3 big and powerful Pokemon. 3 Pokemon who have yet to do anything, and I don't see them doing much. They are kind of the weaker of the 3 that, in my opinion, at the beginning of the fight were like, do they really have a shot? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe. Who's going to be fighting this next round? Spinning the wheel. This next round will also determine our final 5. And Poltegeist, good luck. You're going to be fighting someone strong. The direction you will be going, though, is to the south, slightly west. And that is... You're kind of safe. This isn't much easier, but you are going to be going against Dragonite, because Dragonite just barely catches the bottom, protecting you from Iron Hands. Will that matter? I don't know. Here we go. Battle to make it into the top 5. We've got Dragonite. We've got Poltegeist. One has a bunch of land. One has never fought before. Will this be an upset? Like, we're really banking on the big 3 here. Dragonite, Iron Hands, Iron Head, Screamtail. They're all killing it. Poltegeist does have weak armor, which boosts the speed. The defense drop, though, could be very harmful. Tickle. Bro. Poltegeist does not want to fight. The attack drop, though, and defense drop. Wait, never mind. Never mind. This could be a decent move. You're going to have to pull some, like, Ice Spinner action, though, to have any sort of chance. You tickled again. What are the odds of that? Back-to-back tickle? I mean, we've got a couple back-to-back flails earlier. Dragonite, can you finish it just right now? Haze. I mean, that's kind of balances it out for both of them. The drop, the boost, the other drops, you know. I guess it's even. Power Whip, big damage, and just like that, Dragonite won. I honestly didn't expect anything else. Dragonite, what reward are you about to get? Spin the wheel. Your reward is going to be... This is scary. You're getting another attack boost. Okay, you're getting another attack boost. Dragonite, you're going to be competitive with the big three, but the last two of the top 5, let's take a look at them. So the last two, Sableye and Wigglytuff, are in really a tough spot. Like, this isn't like the last Imperialism, where there was one Mon dominating. There's 3 Mons. And the 2 ones that should be scared haven't fought at all. The best bet they've got is hoping that these other ones just fight each other off and then get lucky, basically. But let's spin the wheel. Who is going to be fighting? Final 5. Who will be going first? And it's going to be a newbie. Wigglytuff, good luck. Okay, what direction though? Spin in the arrow, and the direction you are fighting is east, maybe slightly north to it, and then that will be... That's without a doubt Iron Hands. Okay, Wigglytuff, I wish you good luck. Here we go, 5 Pokemon remaining. I wonder how many of your favorites who you guys picked to win are still in here. Now, I know some of you are probably hoping for the upset. You're like, I am tired of seeing the big 3 win everything. And yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. But when they're this strong, can anything stop them? Okay. Iron Hands is like, there's no stopping us. We're taking it to the final 3. We don't care. Rapid Spin doesn't do much, but the speed boost maybe. Will the speed do anything? It does. Wigglytuff is now going first. Can we get a Psychic? Sweet Kiss. Misses. Iron Hands has dodged a bunch today, if I'm remembering correctly. And then lands the Hypnosis? What the... Bro. Absolutely insane. It was like, yeah, you can't hit me, but I'm gonna hit you. Wigglytuff is sleeping. It's got a little bit of tank to it, so maybe it could last a little bit, but Flame Charge, that still does a solid amount of damage, and Iron Hands is getting the speed, like the speed win. Now, Shadow Punch, you can't hit a normal type with a ghost type move. Iron Hands, I get that your fist is big and bulky, but that's not going to change a thing. You're going to have to do something better than that. Let's see, is that this? Eruption, bro. That might... Wigglytuff lives on 4 HP, wakes up. Metronomes. Earthquake. Iron Hands eats that. Okay. That was a super effective move, and that's how little it did against Iron Hands. But use a String Shot. Wigglytuff, if you have any desire of winning, hit it with a special attack move. This is how you win, Wigglytuff. Thrash, of course. Of course, that's, yeah. Yeah, you could have won. You could have won. Iron Hands just has to tickle to win this fight. Shift Gear. Speed Rose sharply. Attack Rose. I was going to say, if Wigglytuff doesn't get confused and it has one more shot at it, it could have won. But all Iron Hands needs is one attacking move, or just to let Wigglytuff hit itself. Eerie Spell. What does that do? That just Okay, that knocks it out. I don't know what Eerie Spell does. I thought that was the one that dropped the PP, but I guess I'm wrong. Iron Hands wins. Surprised? No. Spinning the wheel to determine its reward? Yes. Let's do this. This could be huge. This could be minimal defense. I'm sure Iron Hands will appreciate a little bit extra boost in the defense. If it was a surprise to anyone, this map has 4 colors, but 3 ruling it all. There's one little guy left that can try to pull off an upset, but we'll see. It doesn't have Prankster. If it had Prankster, it would be a different story. It has Stall. So, I don't know. Let's spin the wheel. The final 4 wheel spin is here, and we are going to get Dragonite. I think Dragonite's touching everyone, so it could be anyone. But if I have any idea what these big 3 want to do, they want to eliminate the competition. Spin the arrow, and it's going to be pointed slightly north to the west. I don't think that's Sableye. That is not Sableye. That is Iron Hands. One of the big 3 are about to go down. Oh boy, I'm excited. A battle of the big 3 members, Iron Hands versus Dragonite. Finally, a battle that, in my opinion, can go either way. Like, this right here is honestly 2 members that should have been a part of the top 3. But, you know, the wheel, it does what it does. You can't get rid of Iron Hand's ability. Sorry, Dragonite. There's no chance of that happening. Icy Wind. Bro. Finally, someone hit Dragonite with an ice move. And the speed drop. That could play a factor. Not yet, though. You're going to need another one, Iron Hands, to have a chance. Brave Bird. That's solid damage. But you took solid damage back. Dragonite, you need to be careful. Spite. Okay, we're back to the PP games. But in all reality, that really does nothing in the long run. Unless these battles take forever, which they haven't, surprisingly. Dragonite, scratch. Okay, you brought Iron Hands to yellow. Iron Hands, what are you going to come back with? Heal Pulse. You fool! You fool! You healed the Dragonite. Bro, why would you do that? This is now Dragonite's battle to lose. Spore. Bro, putting Iron Hands to sleep. Okay, Dragonite, I see you. Typically, you like to attack, but I see you. That could be a factor. You know, imagine if Iron Hands managed to use Ice Beam. Would have been over. Dragonite's getting this guaranteed dub right here. Mud Shot, big damage, plus the speed drop. Iron Hands immediately wakes up. Oh boy. What's about to happen? Iron Defense. It might be too late for that, Iron Hands. I know Iron Hands, Iron Defense, they mesh well together. But now might not be the time. Dragonite, Aerial Ace. Ooh, the Iron Defense did help. You can get a healing move. Drain Punch. Not quite what I was thinking of, but I healed you up a little bit. Maybe not quite pre-Aerial Ace, but pretty close. Dragonite, Metronome back. What are you going to hit Iron Hands with? Foul Play. That did nothing. Iron Hands. Here's your chance to get the dub. Fell Stinger. Nothing. Okay, guys. Dragonite, you don't want to lose this. You have the lead. What are you going to hit? Double Edge. It's over. Iron Hands, GG. You played well. You got to the top 4. But Dragonite is taking the regular Pokemon all the way. Final 3. Dragonite, what is your reward? Dragonite's reward for winning that fight is going to be speed? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing. It might help against Screamtail. I don't know their speed stats. Let's get back to the map where we can take a look at our final 3 Pokemon. Oh boy, this map is now looking a bit different. There's a bunch of orange. Screamtail only has one thing it can fight. It can only fight Dragonite. Dragonite could fight either or. And Sableye only has one option. So there's a 100% chance that Dragonite is fighting in this. Fighting for its life to make the final two. But who is going to be the challenger? The challenger for the final 3 round is going to be Sableye. Okay, so not like last time where a Pokemon that did nothing made it to the final 2. Sableye is trying its best. Can Sableye beat Dragonite? It's the only option. No point in spinning the arrow. Here we go, the final 3. Fight Dragonite, Sableye. And as mean as I've been to Sableye, maybe there is always the chance that Sableye could do something. Like, it's hard to put faith in that, but there is always the chance. This is all random. Fairy Wind, though. Dragonite doesn't want that to happen. Sableye, you're going to have to respond big. Hit it with an Ice Beam. Dire Claw. Got the paralysis. Okay. Okay, although I do think that you still are going to go last because of your ability. Yeah, Dragonite's going to go first regardless of what Sableye does. Power Trick. Interesting. I honestly don't know Dragonite's stats completely, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for Dragonite. Drain Punch. It's not doing much. Guys, didn't you watch Iron Hands fight to know don't Drain Punch a dragon? The paralysis, though. This could be exactly what Sableye needed to win this. Is this going to happen? Acid Spray. Didn't do much but drop the special defense. Hey, that could be huge. We got paralysis. We've got special defense drop. Throw an Ice Beam in there and it's over. But Dragonite's like, hey, I'm going to be the one using Blizzard. Sableye lived. Insane. What do you fire back? Ceaseless Edge. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're not swapping. So Sableye, that really didn't do much. Dragonite's getting a Metronome. This could be over. Soak. Not quite over. Okay. Sableye, what are you going to respond with? Let's get this show on the road. Sacred Sword. Bro. Can we not Dragonite with... There's the paralysis with fighting moves, please, and thank you, Sableye. Do something big. Milk Drink. Okay. It's just prolonging the fight, but you do heal up quite a bit, especially with paralysis. That could be something. Dragonite gets off Frenzy Plant. And it's over. Rest in peace, Sableye. You did better than I expected. I'll give you that. But that means Dragonite is going to get one last reward before it fights Screamtail. And the reward for Dragonite is going to be... Speed doesn't matter. Attack. Woo! Dragonite's going to be hitting hard. That is without a doubt. Dragonite v Screamtail. Let's take one last look at the map before we get into the fight. So it really isn't too shocking. 2 of the Pokemon that made it, like these Pokemon were strong the whole way through. You could see them at the beginning that they were pretty strong. You got a Pseudo Legend. You got a Paradoxmon. Their stats are crazy. But here we go. Screamtail versus Dragonite. Put your money on who's going to win in the comments below. Don't check for spoilers. Just make a prediction. Who do you think is going to win the final fight of Imperialism Metronome Edition? Screamtail, Dragonite, the final 2. All these minutes have come down to this. Who is going to win? It's luck. It's whatever Metronome chooses. But using Fire Fang and missing is not how you want to start your fight. I'm gonna just say that. Dragonite, how do you respond? Tail Slap. 1, 2, 3. Hit 3 times. That was a solid amount of damage. You know, for something that could be so random, I'll take that little bit of damage. Screamtail, Misty Terrain. We haven't seen much terrain. We've seen an electric terrain. But here we go, Misty Terrain. That could be boosting the upcoming fairy moves. Magic Room. What does Magic Room do? Held items lose their effects? What the heck? There goes the Lepa Berries. It's not like we've used too many of them. Energy Ball. Not gonna do really anything. Dragonite. What are you gonna do? Wiggle your finger. Shell Side Arm. Oh, that's a poison move, and that did big damage. Screamtail is hanging on. Screamtail, you're gonna have to do something. Bullet Seed. I'm telling you, grass moves are not the play. That's doing 2 damage, and you only hit twice, so that did a total of 4 damage. Dragonite, you can end it here. You wiggle your finger one more time. Mega Horn. And it did it. Dragonite is your winner of Imperialism 2. Absolutely wild. We had 2 Paradox Pokemon on the field, and Dragonite was like, let me handle both of them. But that shall do it for our episode of Imperialism. If you guys want to see more, like I said, hit that like button. Comment the ones that you want to see, what region you want to see, what theme you want to see. I am looking at them all. But until next time, everyone, peace.